Hello everyone. So in this video, we will see the software we are going to use, SSIS or Visual Basic, how it looks like and how do we operate this software, how do we open it and all these things. So this is something you will do after the installation. So you will go to your search bar and you will type Visual Basic. Most of the cases you might see two of the files, 2019 and installer. So you don't have to go to installer because installer is something you will use to install. If you are done already, you don't need to worry about this file. This version, don't worry about it. This is something I installed way back. You can install an updated version that doesn't really does anything. Double click and this is the software we are going to open. If you are opening it the first time, it might take few seconds. Don't get impatient. So you will see something like this. In your case, nothing will be here since I'm using this software quite some time. But in your case, this window will be blank. So I can just do it like this. So once you open this software, you have to scroll through and find continue without code. This is the option you will select to proceed for this particular module. You will wait for some time and this window will open. You might see a welcome page or not. That depends when you are opening the software. It doesn't really matter. You can just leave it like this. So now how do we start working? So in this particular software, Visual Basic, we create a package. This is a very extensive software. It can be used to do a lot of things. But for our data engineering, what we do, we go to file, we go to new, and then we create a project. And in that project, we will select SSIS. So you remember SSIS is the thing which we are going to use right now. So you search SSIS or you can write integration services project. So you will see multiple options. Don't get confused. We just have to look for integration services project, not Azure, not Wizard. Just integration services project. Select it and click on next. The moment you click on next, it will ask you to give you a new project name. This is something you can give. User specific, you can give anything here. Let's write syntax learning. Okay, it's up to you. And make sure you check this box because if it's unchecked, then your project and the solution are stored in different places, which is not good when you are going back again to check it. So make sure you check this box. If it's unchecked, place solution and project in the same directory. So the both project and solution are stored in a same path. Here you can select the path. I'm just leaving it the default one. But if you are using you want to store it at some other place, you can always go and select it by clicking it here and go to the path where you want. And from there you can select it. After that, you will click on create. Wait for some time. You will see the arrow rolling and then it will say Microsoft Visual Studio is creating your project. And once your project is open, you will see something like this, package.dtsx. Here is the name of your project, syntax learning, control flow, data flow, and all these things. Here we will going to work. SSIS toolbox. So this toolbox, sometimes this toolbox is not there. I mean, it's system settings. So you might see something like this. You don't have to worry. You just have to go and check this. Scroll to the right part of this particular window and you will see this table-like structure which has SSIS toolbox. Just click on it and you will see the toolbox again. So now this is what your overview of this software, and later on we will use this software to create pipelines in the codes.